This is an update from the Canada Caregiver Pilot Program happening in the year 2025. There are going to be two streams. We've got applicants within Canada and those outside of Canada. I'm going to be giving you a tip at the end of this video, so I want you to stay tuned and watch to the very end. Welcome back to the channel. It's your beautiful baby girl Khemzyo. If you're joining me for the very first time, you are welcome. On this channel, I talk about everything immigration, my life abroad, and my faith. If this sounds like something you're interested in, why not smash that subscribe button, like this video, and share to people that you know will benefit from it. Guys, I'm just going to go straight to the point and give you this update. And like I said, I'll be sharing a tip at the end of this video. So please, you want to watch to the very end. It is no longer news that Canada will be opening up another home care worker immigration pilot. In fact, it is starting on the 31st of March. We've gotten more information about this pilot program and I'm here to explain it in simple terms. Home care workers play an important role in Canadian society. They help nurture children and provide the support seniors and persons living with disability need to be comfortable, independent, and an active part of our communities. They also allow more Canadians to enter and stay in the workforce, which strengthens Canadian economy. The new home care worker immigration pilot will make it easier for home care workers in home support or home childcare to become permanent residents. It will also allow you to find work with a range of employers. Now, there are two streams available for this pathway. So we've got applicants that are currently in Canada and applicants that are outside of Canada. Before I continue, I would like to state the requirements and the benefits of this pilot program. Number one, which is a very, very juicy opportunity, is that you're going to become a permanent resident of Canada if you're successful under this pilot program. Not only that, you can also move with your family and they would also become permanent residents. Number two is a reduced language and education requirement. For this pathway, you only need a level 4 in your Canadian language benchmark. So let's say you're writing IELTS, you only need to score a minimum of 4. That is your overall score. So guys, I think this is very, very achievable. For your education requirements, you only need a high school diploma. So guys, I want to beg and encourage you to quickly evaluate your degree with WES at least, okay? That your secondary school or your bachelor's degree, whatever degree you have, with WES. Okay. Number three is also a very juicy opportunity. Guys, you don't need any Canadian experience at all. I feel this is a giveaway to you guys. Okay. Just ensure you have a care experience in your home country or you have a care certification that you've done for at least 6 months. So if you can prove any of these two, you are good to go. If I were you, I would try to have those two. You know, I always speak about being competitive because a lot of people will be jumping on this opportunity. So try to have a caregiver experience, whether as a support worker, whether you're caring for an elderly person or you're caring for a child. Then also have some certifications, which you can always get online or you can enroll for a physical course. The fourth benefit or requirement is that you can get a flexible work option with a job offer. What do I mean by that? Number one, you can get a job offer with a private household. In my last video, I explained extensively on how you can get a job from a private person, a private individual, a private household. So if you have someone that probably they're looking for caregivers, whether to care for a child or an adult, they can employ you. If you have not watched that video, guys, you're doing yourself a great disservice. You need to watch that video because I explained how you can get a job from a private individual. So don't sleep on this, guys. You can also get a job offer from an organization that directly hire full-time workers to provide short-term or occasional home care for those who are semi-independent or recovering from an injury or illness. Okay, guys, what does that simply mean is that you can actually get from organizations that hire directly from companies. I'm not talking about recruitment agencies and placement agencies, but organizations that recruit for companies. So this is a direct hire. You can get jobs from them also. These are examples of organizations that you can get jobs from. We've got home healthcare service providers, home care support service providers, direct care agencies, personal care services in residential settings, pediatric home healthcare service providers. So these are organizations that you can get job from. So I'm going to be telling you who is eligible for this pathway in a nutshell. This is just to summarize everything I've been saying. Number one is that you must have a minimum of level 4 in English or French in the CLB, okay? Number two is you need to have the equivalent of a Canadian high school diploma or higher. It means you have to evaluate your degree. That will be able to compare how equivalent your degree is with the Canadian degree. Number three is that you need to have at least 6 months of recent and relevant work experience or a related caregiver training credential, which I explained earlier. Why the fourth thing is that you need to have an offer for a full-time home care job. Guys, this is the tip I said I would tell you at the beginning of this video. The tip is that your employers do not need an LMIA. Guys, I am super excited with this. You don't need an LMIA, which is Labor Market Impact Assessment. For those that are hearing LMIA for the first time, basically, it's a document an employer would need in order to recruit, applicants, whether from within Canada or outside of Canada. Your employer don't need to go through that hassle. They don't need to go through that stress of applying for an LMIA from the government, okay? They can employ you without an LMIA. Guys, also take note of this. Please just be very careful out there. Don't allow anyone to squander you of your hard-earned money. There are more information coming up about this pathway. Please don't pay anybody money for this pathway. I have explained everything in simple terms. If you want to read more about this pathway, just go to the Canadian website. So go to www.canada.ca. You will get all the information. I'll also be putting the link where I got all this information directly in the description box. For those outside of Canada, we are waiting for more updates and for more information. But believe you me, trust me, it's going to be like a similar requirement for those outside Canada. But we are waiting more results. And if we get more updates, I'll definitely come back, guys, to let you know. So please just start gathering your documents. That is the important thing you need to do. For those that have not written an English test or a French test, start writing one or start booking for your test. For those that have not evaluated their degree, please start the process. And if you have these 2 documents, then you're good to go. Start looking for job. Watch that previous video I uploaded if you want to get job with a Canadian family, okay? And also start applying on various Canadian websites. And I wish you guys the very best. Once again, for those outside Canada, please, let's still hold on and I will give you updates once we get one. I hope you've gotten value from today's video. If you have any question whatsoever, please ask me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell because I'll be dropping updates as they ought. All right. So thank you for watching and see you in my next video.